from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Thank you, appreciate that. Episode 7. This is going to be our 7th draft in Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Not a great start. Very dense set. The set seems really, really cool so far, but there is a lot going on. A lot of words on the cards, a lot of themes. I feel like learning curve-wise, we've only started to have like cohesive decks in our last 2 drafts, which I thought were both pretty good, but kind of like, you know, we've got a lot of 5-3s so far of this series. We're not really getting all the way there. We're just getting kind of the way there. But I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable. In our last 2 decks were pretty sweet, with like a red-black sack deck. We had a green-white enchantment deck. Our first 4 decks just felt like piles of cards. Our last 2 decks sort of felt like decks. So I feel like we're starting to learn a little bit and adapt, get things going. Of course, any episode you missed will be on YouTube, of course, coming out every other day on YouTube till the series is over. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on everything and hit the buttons and free way to support me. It takes a half a second, scroll down, like the video, helps out a tongue, feeds the algorithm. And you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow. All right, we do this series all the time, as well as a bunch of other stuff too. And let's get in here for our next draft. I mean, set's been super, super cool. I feel like you can do anything in this set. There's just so many different themes and so many different paths to go down that I'm kind of stoked to see what our next path's going to be. So, open up our pick 1, 1,000-Faced Shadow.
Ninja vanish.
1 blue flyer, flying mem with a little bit of ninja text on it, and that's a pretty cool card. You can see the LSV rating here is pretty high. If you wonder what these numbers are, this is the Draftsmith overlay. Number down there is dynamic, and of course the rating on the top is static rating from LSV. If you want to download that for yourself, please use the link in chat or use my link in the description. Please use my link. Don't just type in untapped.gg because the link is they sponsor me and they'll know what's up. So we got Shadow, we got a Behold the Unspeakable here. All the sagas are insane. It's a 5-mana saga. Shrink your opponent's team. Draw 4 cards. Otherwise, draw 2 cards. That's insane. And then it's a huge flyer. This card seems awesome. I kind of want to take the Behold here, honestly. I think this card's just better than the Ninja. Ninja is certainly fine, but not super exciting, whereas this card just seems insane. Haven't cast this card yet. Seems awesome. We're also passing a Silver Fur Master, so passing some Ninja stuff and taking the Behold to go from there. Also a Master's Rebuke, but pretty good first pack. Pretty good first pack, honestly. So we get past a pack with a rare missing. A lot of good white cards. We see Touch the Spirit Realm. Reign of Truth is really, really good. Arrest is obviously super solid. We got a little trash bot here.
Still a piece of garbage.
And we got to figure something out now. What we got to take here. I definitely think we're taking a white card, because all the white cards are quite good. And I think just Touch the Spirit Realm. Not really sure what blue-white wants to be. It feels like one of the archetypes where the theme is like vehicles, but not a very powerful theme. I think we're taking Spirit Realm here. And again, a rare was taken, so it could have been been like the Mythic White Dragon. So like we don't know this is a good white signal, but there are a lot of white cards here. Bad news there, of course, is we're passing a lot of white cards, but we'll see. Definitely gonna take the Spirit Realm here though. Just gonna take the Touch Spirit Realm. So we get Behold Unspeakable, Spirit Realm. And we get past a Prodigy's Prototype. This is the Signpost Uncommon for blue and white. It's a vehicle. It makes pilots, which is pretty cool. And honestly, a pretty solid card. It's also a Shrine of Lost Wisdom. And honestly, we could like be like a blue-white like enchantment-y deck in theory. Obviously, green-white's the more of an enchantment thing, but this card kind of plays fine in that. But Prototype's definitely the card we're gonna take here. It's like the on-theme Signpost Uncommon. Even though the vehicles might not be great, I think it's pretty good. Card seems solid. So, past a pack here with a Born to Drive. The mana for an aura, as long as enchanted permanent is a vehicle or creature, it gets plus +1 for each creature or vehicle you control. It channels to make 2 pilots. It's basically just a raise the alarm for pilots, which is pretty sweet. Reality Heist, the affinity for things. This card seems really, really hard to use. I feel like you need to have a huge density of artifacts to make that work. And then the rest of the pack is kind of crappy, honestly. You know, Fate is pretty good. Tanuki's pretty good. Those are green cards. Just got a Born to Drive here. Take our Raise the Alarm, and we can do this one for sure. So, Born to Drive.
I'm Fly. I'm Pilot.
Modern Age, pretty good card to pick up here. And again, so we're going to be like sort of like a vehicle deck, probably just some good cards also. Essence Capture. Best card in the package is Modern Age, not even close, so easy Modern Age. Certainly have some enchantment-y stuff going on here. Almost every card we have is an enchantment so far. Pack's not very good, but Sky Simmer Koi is fine. It's funny because like the Koi is fine, but it's a little awkward because it's not an artifact or an enchantment. I feel like you're kind of going down one of the two paths in this format. It doesn't really go down either one of those paths despite working with artifacts, but just a fine, solid card, obviously. Phantom Monster is not too shabby, so pretty decent start here. I kind of like how we're blue-white, but we're sort of just like taking blue-white cards, not necessarily trying to be a vehicle deck. All of our cards seem pretty good so far. We got an Imperial Oath here, pretty solid card. We got a Searchlight Companion's kind of cool, but I think we're going to Imperial Oath here. Super solid card, pretty high win rate also on the 17 lands, stuff like that. And aside from being just like a solid card to like top the curve with, pretty good if we have a lot of vehicles in play because we can just crew random vehicles. Pretty sweet too. So kind of like pseudo haste. Very late Cami Flare. Seems like the word on the street is that red is the worst color. Again, listening to some podcasts a little bit on my off time, trying to get more prepped for Bronze Mythic here, and that seems to be the word on the street. So we'll see. We'll see. Bruiser's fine. I don't have the Brute Suit Riot on the soundboard yet, but Bruiser's, I think his card's pretty solid, honestly. Obviously, we're pretty up for vehicles anyway, and the card is just a pretty well sized, stuff like that. So our curve's a little higher than I would like, but reasonable. Again, Dragonfly's suit is not really one I'm looking into. This is a little below the bar as far as vehicles go. The rest of these cards all kind of suck, honestly. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take it. I guess I don't really want to play it, but yeah, I can take the duel. I'm just take the duel actually. Just take the duel. Kind of keep ourselves open for a splash. We're not playing the freaking thing. I think it's a big thing in modern day drafting. Is that back in the day, like a million years ago, it was often hard to get enough playables in your deck. These days, you don't want to play those fringe cards because you just have like so many playables. Just take the speculative card every time. So take the land. Again, Reality Heist tables here. We don't have that many enchantments. Artifacts, I'm not going to lie. Uncharted Haven's probably pretty reasonable. Just like, again, just kind of like a keep ourselves open to splashes kind of thing. It's taking the duels. A little Kaldheim-esque with all these dual lands. Where you can kind of just splash stuff, and it's pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Let's get pumped for Bronze Mythic, folks. Let's go. Pretty good start to our draft, I feel like. Only one removal spell, but we got some boomers. And pretty bad pack. Whatever, take our blue card. This thing can crew stuff, I suppose. Just like a decent defender that can crew stuff. So it's not like completely out of the question, but once again, I think that same idea. This is the kind of card you just don't want in your deck. It could have a role in theory, but it's just filler. And you're just trying to avoid filler as much as possible. Excuse me. How's everyone doing? It was Tuesday. All my YouTube folks. It might not be Tuesday for you, but whatever. You know, every day is a Tuesday somewhere. Right? That's how it works, right?
Waka, waka.
No? That's not how it works? That's not how it works? Fine. All right. Whatever. Fine. What's up, Super Dodo? All right. A Disruption Protocol. This card's fine. It's not, like, good, but, like, just okay. Probably don't want to play this card. It is 2-2-2-2 Tuesday today. That is, that's great. All my numerologists out there. Lucky Offering. I mean, we could play Lucky Offering. I don't really want to, but so I would say, you know, eight spells so far in pack one's pretty good. Pretty good. And pack two, we open up a Weaver of Harmony. Obviously not exactly what we're looking for in our deck. It's also a Selfless Samurai. Whenever a Samurai Warrior attacks along against lifelink. This card's kind of just fine. It's just a 2-2 lifelinker. That can also sack to save things. Kind of a cool card. Long Reach of a Knight's kind of a cool card. Pretty bad back for us, honestly. The Suit Up's like kind of cool. I like this card. It's just like a wild size adjacent kind of trick. Terrarium's not really super exciting. Yeah, it's a Samurai. We're light on 2-drops right now. Just a 2-2 lifelinker on the offense and whatever. You know, so reasonable. Not ruin the deck for it, but. And we get past a pack with some interesting cards here. We got a Silent Spider. Honestly, not a bad card. This sort of just like Gonti's your opponent's graveyard. Just like a 4/4 for 5. It like draws a card out of the graveyard. Or they can't kill it to deny you a draw, but of course it's a black card. Patchwork Automaton's really cool. I think this card's really, really good. Of course, we're not really super artifacty. This is kind of like an all-in artifact card. Subduer. We got a Moon Circuit Hacker here, which I guess is like fine in our deck. We're not really doing the ninja thing super well. So not really great there. Terrarian's not super great. I think we're going to Hacker here. Automaton, I just don't think we're going to have enough artifacts in our deck to make the Automaton super good. I only have like 2 right now, you know. We really got to have, you know, play a few. Just like the Hacker here. Not a great back for us. Not a great back. We get past it back with a Thirst for Knowledge, a card that I haven't cast yet. And then some crappers, honestly. So we're gonna Thirst here. Open Invoke Despair. Can't really splash that one. Not really going to be a thing. There's a Kitsune Ace, but kind of like a filler kind of filler level card also. Thirst's pretty good. Don't necessarily want to discard artifacts because, you know, you just want to keep all your spells and discard lands, but still a fine card, obviously. And nothing else here is particularly exciting. Synthesizer, pretty good card, but take Thirst. I think that Magic is much more on the board these days. So, like, pure card draw like Thirst, especially card draw that discards a spell, it's a little less exciting. We got a Spear. We got Befriending the Moths. A little pizza time here. Spell Pierced. There is a Network Disruptor, which does play well with ninjas, but not really well with the crew stuff. But it's probably just a fine card to have, honestly. It's a fine card to have. I don't think Moths is great in our deck because we're it doesn't crew anything and like just kind of doesn't do much. So we'll just take the Network. Plays well with the Hacker. Could have a little sub ninja theme. Kind of thin here. Prototype, Repel the Vial are both reasonable. Moth Rider is like basically just a better disruptor, I think, in this deck. This plays well with some ninjas, can crew some stuff, can tap some stuff. I think this card's fine. I think I prefer this to Repel the Vial. Although we are a little light on removal. This is the kind of card we can get late, I feel like. So I'm taking the Moth Rider. Make sure you have a creature. Make sure we're on the board. Also increases the value of future ninjas, like Blade Blizzard Kitsune. So it's fine. Solid card. You can get a Spell Pierce, Puzzle Master. Pretty easy Kitsune. So far looking pretty good. Again, we're doing a good job, I think, of kind of like avoiding the full vehicle theme while just playing a few good vehicles. We're filling out our curve pretty well. We're a little light on removal. Now we're curved a bit, and then we get a Hot Shot mechanic.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Also a Befriending the Moths. So it's a pretty easy mechanic here. Just a 1-drop, can crew stuff, which is pretty awesome. Just solid card. Searchlight also, not too bad, but okay. And Moonshell, Crab, Trespassers, Sphere, Katana. Nothing super exciting here. I like how we're kind of like leaning into a little bit of an aggro deck here, which is kind of cool. Some good tempo. Trespassers, Spear. I guess Sphere is fine. The Moonshell Crab's like kind of okay. Plays well with Thirst, I guess. I'll try Crab. I haven't played this card yet, so. And then I like Suit Up, honestly. I think this card's pretty sweet. You know, it's the cantrip trick. It's a little clunky. Like, it reminds me of Wild Size, which is a really good card from it's an OG Ravnica, I think. We don't have any tricks yet. It's a fine card. Terrarium, Subduer. So again, here's another spot where we're going to take the flexible card for a possible splash. Take the Terrarium. Not going to play it right now, but if I open up some good bomb I want to splash, I can do that. Kitsune, Ace, or Familiar. This thing, never vehicle control attacks, untap this, or if he gets first strike, or... the Ace is fine in our deck. It's not great, but it's fine. Familiar is just pretty bad. It's just like a lot of words for an Alpha Mirror. It's just a 2-1 for 2 for the most part. Spell Pierce, sure. Puppet, sure. Subduers going by. What's Subduer? And Last Big Dragonfly Suit, pretty bad card. Pack 3, we open up a Goblin Scrap Welder. Cool card, but not really going to do much for us. It's a high-speed hover bike. Kind of an interesting card. Kind of fits what we're trying to do, honestly. It's a flash flyer. It's a vehicle. It's also a Repel the Vial again. Not too much else here. Try the hover bike. Hover bike seems reasonable. We got some cheap things to crew it with. We can tap things down for our ninjas. Fits the artifact stuff going on. I like it. I'm down. We have a... Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Bingo!
Whew.
All right.
Double Behold the Unspeakable. Now I'm feeling awesome about life. Once again, this card comes into play. It defends you by shrinking over stuff. And then it can draw some cards. Scry 2 draws you is great. And then it kind of turns into a big creature. This card's awesome. This card just seems phenomenal. And nothing else here is remotely close, obviously. So we're topping off with double Behold the Unspeakable. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. And get past the pack here. Awakened Awareness. There's I'll put X counters on a permanent as long as this permanent isn't a creature. Its base power number is 1/1. It's kind of like a weird pseudo removal spell. You can like shrink their thing. It's also an actual removal spell here in Wanderer's Intervention. I like this card a lot, Golden Tail Disciple, but only in decks that are pumping it. And nothing in our deck pumps this right now, so not super excited about it. Same with the Fronting the Moss, enough creatures in play. Searchlight's fine. I don't hate this card. It's kind of solid, but I think I want this this intervention here. We're light on removal spells. This isn't a really good removal spell, but it is a removal spell, and we're pretty light on that effect, so we're going to take the intervention. Another Thirst for Knowledge, just like not really interested in a second Thirst. Imperial Oath's pretty sweet. Again, I think these ratings are pretty low on it. I'm not sure why exactly, but I think this card's pretty good. Thirst for Knowledge, we just don't want 2 Thirsts in our deck, realistically. Just don't want. If it was like Impulsive Research, I'd be more interested, but we have a ton of card draw in our Unspeakables anyway, so just want to make sure we're on the board. Imperial Oath or Sky Swimmer, I think, are the picks here. And I think I want second Imperial Oath. Do I? Maybe I actually want the Sky Swimmer. We have what? We only actually have one 4-drop. You know what? Yeah, what's Sky Swimmer for current considerations? That's fine. All right. Roadside Reliquary, kind of a cool card. A little bit of a flood insurance. You can play this card. Normally I'd play 16 lands, but we can play this card and play 17 lands. You kind of have the best of both worlds, which is kind of sweet. We're at 22 playables. Don't want a third Sky Swimmer. Don't want the suit. So right now we have a good mix of enchantments and artifacts. So pretty easy to trigger this thing for 2 cards, I think. I think we're taking the Reliquary and playing it as our 17th land. Going to mostly be in a spell slot. Again, usually I'll play 16 lands in best of 1, but I think in our deck we can afford to play 17 lands so our curve goes up the curve. And we have good card draw too, though. Oh my god!
Oh, it's Lazy Helix! Oh my god!
Gentlemen, behold!
Okay. Now we have 3 Behold the Unspeakables, which is ridiculous. Now we're probably cutting the Thirst for Knowledge. And, yeah, this is insane. So we just got to survive and cast these, basically. They play really well together, too. So, take the ninja thingy here, just have a removal spell. And now we're a little bit less required to be aggressive and tricky, because we can just play a longer game and just cast our huge things. So, Touch is good here. We like that. And I would play a Cove in this deck. Soundboard suggestions? Always. Play the Cove. So we have Reliquary and Cove. We're currently a little bit over on cards right now. We got to cut 1 card at present. Probably the Crab. Yeah, Familiar, whatever. And yeah, I think at this point our deck is basically done, which is great. So whoopsie. That's a good one. Whoopsie. Get a few of those. Wow. Damn. 3 Behold the Unspeakables is just unreal. Sky Swimmer Koi again. We just don't need any more cards. I think we're pretty good on Essence Capture's not bad, actually. I could buy Essence Capture in our deck. Capture's kind of sweet. We have a lot of cheap creatures, too. We'll see. It's a little awkward because so many of the creatures are either vehicles or saga creatures, so maybe we just don't want that. But, wow. Draftsmith is letting us know we could play mono blue if we want to, but the blue-white deck seems better. Again, please download Draftsmith, download Untapped, untapped.gg. Please use my link so I get credit for it. They sponsor me. It helps out a ton. And if you're on YouTube, the link's in the description. All right, so let's pop to our deck here. And once again, we have 25 cards here. And I think 2 Sky Swimmer. We got Specialist, Triple Behold. We got, I think the 1 Imperial Oath is good. We got Blade, Casino Born to Drive, Spirit Realm, Suit Up. Thirst for Knowledge might not even be necessary in this deck. This is basically just a draw 3 discard 2, because we're not going to discard an artifact. I'm just going to cut the Thirst. Now we have 3 Beholds to draw cards, so. And then we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 cheap creatures. We got some 2-drops also. Our curve is pretty good. I think I like this Essence Capture. I think I like it. Kitsune, Born to Drive, Touch of Spirit Realm. Some removal spells is pretty good. I feel like Suit Up isn't really necessary in our deck because like this is the kind of card you want in your like smaller, scrappy, crappy deck. But we just have big things to build up to, so it's not as necessary. I could see cutting this, and then I think we're going to play 17 land anyway. The Thirst for Knowledge is just like it's just a really good lesson in the difference between Magic now and Magic 15 years ago. 15 years ago, Thirst for Knowledge was insane because you had more time in your games. The pressure wasn't on you every game tempo wise. But the power creep in creatures, you would not get a 3/3 flyer for 4 with upside 10 years ago. It would be a 3/2 flyer for 3, maybe with downside, kind of thing. So the power level in general of threats, creatures, there's power creep for sure, meaning that being on the board is much more important, meaning that tapping mana for a card that's not going to affect the board has a high cost. And then even more than that, in limited especially, you want to discard lands and keep your spells. You don't want to discard your spells, And if you look at our artifacts in our deck, what do we have here? We've got a Prototype, a Brute Suit, a Hover Bike. These are all cards that we want. Maybe we can discard a Disruptor or a Hotshot mechanic at some point. But, yeah, not super about it. So, yeah, this deck looks pretty good to me. This deck looks pretty good, honestly. We got, we're playing 17 lands. So I'm not worried about flooding at all because we have 3 Behold Unspeakables. And we've got also have a utility land so we don't flood. We got a dual land. Pop in some lands over here and get things all set for our first draft of the day. Let's play these lands. They're nice. Got some of those and some of these. And we're going to play one more. We're currently at 10 and 11. We'll say double blue. We have double blue here and here. Play one extra island. So that is our first deck, draft number 7. It is time, my friends, to make your predictions. Place your bets if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, take a second, pause the video, scroll to the comments, and leave a comment. Let me know, are you a believer or a non-believer? What's that get? 7 wins, yay or nay? 7, of course, is the max wins. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? Place your bets, believer or non-believer, and let's jump right into the games. Chat says they think we'll be beholding 7 wins. I got the 7 wins in my hands. All right, let's rock and roll here. And hand's good. We can keep this. Keep. Eater of Virtue. Well, that's a good place to start for our opponent. That's a really good card. So play land, say go.
Bronze to Mythic is fun to watch.
Oh, that sucks. I screwed up. Hitman resub. Thanks so much. You're great. That's 3 years. Let's hear it for Hitman. 3-year resub. Super awesome. All right, so I guess I was going to play Modern Age anyway, so leaving it, not going to let him capture the turn regardless. So play Modern Age. We're going to loot away probably the Oath. Yeah, just get rid of the Oath here. We got top end for days. Need some lands. Black. What do you got for me here? We're going to play Undercity Scrounger. We 1/4. Fine. And we loot again. We can go Moth Rider here and leave up our counterspell, which is pretty sweet actually. It's pretty well hidden too. I think we're discarding Sky Swimmer or the Ninja thing here. We already have the capture and our removal. If you actually have multiple removal spells here, just gonna ship the Ninja thing. Just kind of slow and clunky and whatever. Ship this. Play Island, play Patrol, and just say go. Pretty well concealed Essence Capture. Oh, my phases aren't showing. Show phases. Just like not working. Whatever. Small indie company. What do you know? What are you gonna do? Eater of Virtue. Pantsing up. Attack for 3. Sure. Please play a creature. It's not a good one, but we got to cash in here. We don't have the mana to leave this thing up all the time. So make a 2C flyer, counter your thing. It's 4 power too, so draw land. Sweet. We're going to flip this over into a flyer. We're going to play a land and just jam our Sky Swimmer. Just going to keep things going here. We got 7 power in the air. 7 power in the air. Pretty good start. Tempered in Solitude. Not the best card. So they attack, and they hit a thing they can't cast. Sure. No problems. And now they're just, like, way behind on board. Yeah, way behind on board. Alright, it's an easy game here. We just jam for 1,000,000. We play Hot Shot mechanic, and we leave up Intervention, or we play the Touch of Spirit Realm. Oh, they be touched, so they can't activate this, too. Attack. And,
Pop quiz, Hot Shot.
play this. We'll loot, I guess. Should discard a land. We'll draw more lands. Play Touch.
Get off my
Give it
plate.
to you. And, as long as I have a Wrath of God, I think we're in pretty good shape here. I think we're in pretty good shape. Synthesize me up an answer, sure. You are already dead. You are already dead, opponent.
After it was all over,
You are already dead.
he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
1-up. Alright, predictions were in 59% to 41%. There are more believers than non-believers, which is smart. Which is smart. And good hand here. Gonna keep this. We got top end, we got a good curve and top end. Modern age. Alright, yeah, ship it. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Pop quiz, Hot Shot.
Modern age. Born to drive. Alright, so we're gonna attack. We're gonna modern age. Probably discard this disruptor, honestly. We'll see what we draw, but loot. Essence capture. No, we'll discard the capture. We don't have double blue yet. And honestly, like, it's kind of hard to leave this up. Because we have a bunch of we just have things to do with our mana every turn, so. Reliquary, Puzzle Master. Puzzle Maker, I mean. Touch the Spirit Realm. Loot again. The Ace. Interesting. Oh, you can discard Born to Drive. Like 2 creatures isn't really that good. Puzzle Maker. We could like Disruptor into Kitsune. We could just cast freaking Kitsune. Also, don't need to ninja it, honestly. Let's discard. I think it's Born to Drive. This card's like not even that good in our deck, honestly. It's kind of cool with the counter spells, but yeah, just discard this thing. Maybe we also just play Ace and Disruptor, but then they still have a 1/4 in play that we can't get through. So let's discard this. Discard this. Gonna play Lamp like play the Double Striker. Put some power on the board. Say go. Next turn can be 2-drop plus 1-drop. Can be a removal spell if we want it. It's fun. It is funny if we tap this. We do give them a scry. We do give them a scry, but they're gonna attack actually. Okay. I mean, this is gonna lead to a huge attack for us. They play 1 big blocker this turn. We just get to tap it and get it for 6. Sure. Sure. I'm down. I'm down. You got a ninja? They do. Moon Snare Specialist. Sure. They bounce that. Get it for 2, whatever. We draw another non-land. We get a thingy. And play Samurai and Disruptor here. It's like fine, I guess. It's not a Samurai, right? Nope. But maybe I want to like play the Ace and just trade with this thing. So we're gonna block this for. Actually, I guess this can block it too, right? So yeah, we'll play Samurai and Disruptor. I guess maybe I should just play the Kitsune again. Now we'll play this. So attack for 2. Play Kitsune. Just say go. And then we can tap this with our thingy and get in for a swing if necessary. Yeah, we're just like, the good thing is we're stuck on lands, but our curve is really good. So we're just playing multiple spells every turn, which is great. We have a kill spell if we want it. Nice top end card. We're going to play a Preserver and pump up the Specialist. And then we're going to double block probably. We're going to single block, I guess. They have a 3/3. Nope, just going to hold the fort here. So multiple 3/3s holding the fort. We drew a land. So we could touch the Spirit Realm, but it doesn't really seem necessary, honestly. This is not a Samurai, it's a Ninja. But I can still send it in. And we can play Samurai and Ace. I don't think that tapping anything is necessary right now. So, yeah, I think this is a Samurai Ace turn. Play this. No reason to play either. Play Samurai first. We can save this if we want to. And we're going to attack with these 2. I'd probably trade Samurai for one of these 3/3s. So I would sack this to save it. Interesting. Double block. Okay. If I had a pump spell here, this would be a big mistake. But... yes, no, maybe so. Single block, sure, whatever. Either way, you know. So we're gonna save this indestructible. Rather have a double striker in play than a self samurai. So hit that, do the things, play the ace. 18 to 14 life totals. If they attack and they ninja us, it's a little awkward, but we'll figure it out. We draw a land, play a Behold Unspeakable, and just go nuts. So imagine if we had Suit Up. Yeah, I think Suit Up's pretty good, honestly. Like, I don't think our deck needs it. Again, it's more of a scrappy, crappy kind of card. But I like Suit Up. I like it. I think it's undervalued. So Puzzle Maker and say go. Great. And now we have Spirit Realm. We could actually just tap this, eat this, and just get him for 10. I like that a lot. So we're gonna Spirit Realm something and tap something else. Would I rather them have a 1/4 in play, or rather them have a 3/3 in play? Definitely a 1/4, right? So we're gonna Spirit Realm, targeting the 3/3. We're gonna give him a Scry. Tap that, and then we're gonna jam. The Scry's killing my vibes here. Trying to get my Leroy on, you know? Trying to get my Leroy on. Alright, and now they're just at 4. We should have 5 creatures in play. So I think we're good to go here. Behold also works well offensively, too, because we can shrink their creatures and they can't block effectively either. So this card's unreal. This card's really good. It's a really good card. So lucky. So lucky. Bearer of Memory. Nice 1/2. Nice 1/2. Oh, nice 0-1. Oh my god, this is so insane. Just draw a land, please. Draw a land. Draw a land!
Bingo! Alright.
Shrink yo squad. That's what I'm talking about. I like this deck, folks. I like it. Kind of a weird archetype. You know, blue-white stuff. You know, like we're not really following the vehicle paradigm, but annihilate all your stuff. Yeah, feels like a Mythic uncommon to me. It feels insanely good. Just like the turn you cast, it affects the board well enough. It also defends you if you need to defend it. And now we're going to draw 4 cards. We're drawing 4 cards next turn?
Inconceivable!
4 goddamn cards? Wow. 2. If you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 4 cards. Oh, I draw first. Right. God damn it. You're right. Only 2. We'll only scry 2, draw 2. Only behold the multiverse. Only behold the multiverse.
Gentlemen.
That's it. Opponent's at 1. Little salt rope here, maybe. Little salt rope. Look at all these cheap spells. Think this card good in standard? Nah. 5 mana is a little much, you know? 5 mana is a little much. Alright, so, yeah, we're getting salt roped here, it looks like. That's okay. That's okay. It's a good time to remind everyone that I do articles for CoolStuffInc.com, and you should hop on over to CoolStuffInc.com. Free content every weekday. No paywall. And what do you got here? Look, Michael Flores. We got, there I am. We got Alias, Elder Dragon High Links, but, yeah. Video Monday, article Friday. You got Allies and Neons. You got set reviews. CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com. Timeout. Promo code Jim 5% off your order as well. Go buy some stuff. Buy something, will ya? Salty French fries over here. And oh, I'm sorry. What was that? There we go. 2-0. Deck has seemed pretty good. Looking for a good run here. I'm feeling pretty good. And sure. I think Born to Drive is kind of bad in our deck, but whatever. We haven't actually drawn a vehicle yet, so we have the 1-drop, 2-drop hacker on the play here. This is pretty good. I like this card. Card's really good. I'll play a blocker. Ah, you son of a. All right. I mean, I don't want to trade these cards, but at the same time, like, when am I ever gonna get through? Chew, reset. Thanks so much.
I don't really play Magic anymore, but I watch all your stuff on YouTube. Keep up the good work.
Thanks for the reset. Appreciate that. You're great. Should we like attack? They're like gonna block for sure. And then we just like cast the hacker. Just like sucks so much. Whatever. It's gonna be hard to ever sneak it through, so. It's like they block. They block. They block. No! They didn't block? Inconceivable! What? Do you want to trade their 1-1 for my 2-1? God, I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm fly. I'm pilot.
Now you got more ninjas too. Alright. A little mono red action here. Oh, mono red. How do you not flop when you have another one in your hand ready to go? Right? Like. Alright. Now we have Moonsnare Specialist, but like nothing to bounce, obviously. I kinda like this to raise the alarm here. Raise the alarm seems great here. So we just like attack again. Yeah, we'll just attack, whatever. Can't imagine they'll block here. They didn't block last turn, so who knows, you know? Yeah, you just have to block here, right? Like, so that's fine. We just play a land and say go. We can cycle our Born to Drive for some creatures. Simian Sling. Equipment Monkey. Alright, black, sure. Centipede. Sure, it's a pretty big centipede, but whatever. Got our thingy to, alright, so, no, wrong card. Channel. I'll trade half a Born to Drive for this, this monkey. I thought I misread that and did one to the creature, I was gonna lose it, but, that's not how it works, so. And now we can attack with, attack with both and use intervention here, I think. Just kill this thing. Attack. And then I'll block for some reason. We just fire up the ninja. Sure. I think this is a fine thing. It's a 5/3 attacker, so just kill it. Get our damage in. Play our ace. There you go. We can hardcast this, and then we're just drawing to 3 copies of freaking Behold the whatever. They have a 2/2. Yada yada yada. It's pretty good. Synthesizer. It's a wow, bargain. Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Camera's sort of working today. Sort of working. Sort of working. Yeah. The new Elgato face cam. Sort of works. But might freeze at any time. Well, it looks better. They're both not calibrated correctly. It's hard to even say, but... Alright. So they're going to bargain away the thing. They had a land, too? Wow. What a sicko. Just 1,000 cards off their thing. Alright, we do Behold anyways. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm just going to bounce this and attack, I think. Just get it for 5. Put a 2/2 in play. And play my tap land. Just hardcast. Mana War. Just bounce that. Play Cove. Get in. Now they're at 11. I have 7 power on the board. I'm casting this thing to shrink their blockers, too. Yeah, and emptying hand is value, too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Another synthesizer. How good is this thing gonna hit? Not as good. Just centipede. Play land. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Spider-Man thing? Yeah, I know. I would like to. It's the problem is like you gotta understand. Wow. Wow. You gotta understand, like, so I want to do that Spider-Man thing. And I want to do it, and then I wanted to like edit it and stuff. But then I have to like, I don't want to put it on my main YouTube channel, so I'll make a second YouTube channel for it. But then I have to do that, and I have to do this. And so many things in content creation are just like, you have to do this, but then you have to do this, and you have to do this, you have to do this. There's so many things that you don't see behind the scenes that need to be done. Just hard to get everything done, you know? Was suspend in OG Kamigawa? No, that was in Time Spiral. I still want to do it, but it's just like, I don't know, you know, like... Alright, so here's a Smelter. Their deck is like pretty good, honestly. They're getting Raffle stomped, but their deck is pretty good. So we're only gonna draw 2 next turn. Rats. Rats. Smelter, sack synthesizer, make a 3-1. Their deck's good. Their deck's good. Get a 3-1. Of course, we have another Behold next turn, so we can just shrink all our stuff again. They're going to attack. They're going to attack. No? No? I would add a lot of respect for that attack, personally. And they hit a trash bot.
Still a piece of garbage.
It's a 5-4. Alright, so... Scry 2, draw 2. We have a Disruptor. We have a Double Strike Ninja. That's gotta, like, kill them probably, right? Not quite. It's close to killing them. It's not quite, though. We, like, tap the bot. Attack with everything. And the thing is, they still have a 3-3 in play, too, though. Yeah, our attacks aren't, like, great here. I don't think I want this Kitsune. I think if we were, if they were at 4, I'd want this. But I think this turn we're probably just casting out the Behold. Honestly. Doesn't make our attacks work either, really, though. Huh. This thing's going to be freaking huge next turn. Brute Suit, Riot. They are, like, turning the corner a bit here. They have a lot of stuff in play. I'm willing to have to just dump both of these. Just find some better stuff. Draw, obviously. Alright, play land. And just gonna Behold again. This shrinks everything, but not enough for me to be able to feel comfortable attacking, right? I attack all here, I lose a 2-2. And then they put the 1-3 on the 1-2. Yeah, we can't really attack here. Alright. We're just like, so now I'm at the stage of the game where, like, our early stuff is not really working out anymore, so we'll just freaking cast our jam and win the game that way. You know? They've really popped off this game. They drew like 5 cards off these 2 cards. So they've been really firing on all cylinders. And yeah, I guess we do want to hold some cards for Unspeakables. That's true. Maybe I should have held that land. Maybe. I am drawing multiple cards next turn, though, because I want to be able to build the double spells, so... Their deck's good. Their deck's really good. So, next turn we're going to have 5 cards in our hand with all the 5/5 Unspeakable, which will be lethal. And then same thing next turn, so... Tap for mana, tap for 2 mana. You're going to... Dormammu come to bargain. And they're drawing so many cards. Now they're at 7. Like, we've drawn cards too, and they're like, you know, 7 cards deeper than us. Their deck's sweet. I like their deck a lot. Alright, I think I like killing this. Just like double block here. We're just gonna double block. Win in the air. Taking 4 is a lot. This is going to be a 6-4 trample next turn. It's only getting bigger. Let's just trade the Mechanic and the Ace, I think. Actually, maybe it's the Specialist. I'll keep this for the Brute Suit, untaps and stuff, and First Strike. So, just like trade here, take 1. Super safe block, obviously, because they're tapped out. So, and like, we just don't want to get cheesed out also, because we have like all these big things coming to do, so... Flip it over. That's the wrong way to stack it. Auto stacker, but sure, whatever. And then a Reliquary and an Imperial Oath. Wow. We have a... Oh, it's not an artifact? That's weird. We have Artifact and Enchantment. So the land is, like, fine. And then the Oath is good, too. I want to keep cards in hand anyway. Yeah, this is good. Draw these 2. And then, we're just going to cast the Oath, I think, and just say go. Play Oath, Scry Lance to the bottom. The Ninja thing can kill the Smelter, which seems pretty good. We'll keep that. So, we going to say go. We'll hold this. This is still 4/4. And then next turn, we'll get another large unspeakable thing. This can draw 2 also, so we can plus 2 cards in that manner also. So just like don't die this turn, basically. Ninja thing kills them. 3 to any target. Yeah, it's true also. In theory, this thing lives. If this lives, we're in great shape anyway, so we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Man, their deck is good. Their deck is quite good. I like their deck a lot. We had a Rakdos sack deck somewhat similar to this. That also had this card in it. Wow. Can give us a rat, sure. A little tribute to Harubi. Go on. Combat, nothing to sacrifice. Draw thingy. Flip thingy. And they are dead. So we just act for 5 and cast this thing, right? We could Reliquary and attack for 6, but like there's no point, so just attack. This card's messed up. And the thing is, not only is this card really, really good, it's like insane in multiples too. So, alright, yep, that's game. Play this thing. Put it on the rat. Put it on the rat. Kill them with their own rat. Alright, and then, yeah, upstairs, right? I don't see any life gain here. Upstairs. Oh no, bargain again. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Alright, so they sack their thing to gain life and they're back at 2. Sure. They tricked us. I think we're still fine, but they tricked us. I want to keep these big. I want to keep these big. We can like play Reliquary and just draw immediately. Or we can play Brute Suit. Brute Suit also attacks really well because of the first strike. It was like, yes, Brute Suit. Let's go. Nothing deals 3 to everything, right? Alright, let's just say go. So, still have lethal 10 ways next turn. Their deck is great. Their deck is great. Alright, sack this draw. And, they're like gonna deck. They have like 12 cards left. Make another rat. The thing is, now they're just dead like on board. I just Space Jam all my stuff. They just kind of die also. It's the Pilot and Artifact. Pilot's just a colorless card. Just a colorless creature. Just kind of weird, honestly. But strange. Strange. Very, very strange.
I'm Fly. I'm Pilot.
Lethal Exploit. That is a dead Unspeakable. That's one of them. Can they kill the other Unspeakable and everything else I have in play, too? They're grinding. They are grinding. We kind of felt a similar thing with our sacrifice deck, where it felt like we were just like taking all these game actions and drawing our entire deck, and just like couldn't win sometimes. Which is like I count against that archetype, which kind of sucks. Their deck does seem really good, but like maybe the archetype is just like a flawed concept. Like that was a really good red-black deck, and they still couldn't even do that well, even though they were doing a bunch of stuff. It didn't really matter as much. We had a very similar experience with our red-black deck, where the deck just felt so awesome. We drew our entire deck every game. We had this card and stuff, but we just like didn't get there in a number of our games. So 3-0. All right, let's go. And yeah, it's a little awkward. We can keep this. A little awkward. We can keep this. Need to draw land, but on the draw, not a problem. Let's draw some lands. We have a ninja thingy going on. We drew a land. Must be nice. Don't want to like Cove on 1 and then Disruptor on 2. Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Tap yo stuff. Jeskai, Spirited Companion. Bark, bark, bark. Alright, this is fine. Whatever. Gain a life, gain it for 1. Next turn we get Ninja, we get a Sky Swimmer. Imperial Oath is like the ultimate flood insurance. Oh my god, they're playing a lot of colors. Last time our opponent was playing a bunch of colors, they cast the Kami War on turn 5 and destroyed us. I prefer if that didn't happen this game. Just gonna throw it out there. Alright, I'm not gonna bounce their companions, so I guess we're just gonna play this and attack for 1 and say go. No thank you. No thank you. Gain 3. Sands, sure. And they're at 23 life already, jeez. Oh, this card's so good. Alright. This is such a good card. Alright. That's fine. I mean, we're pretty set up for a longer game also, so... I just jammed it, too, into our open mana. Just no fear Shakespeare. Alright, play the koi. So they go. Now they have a 3/3. This card's, like, not great, but it's fine and limited. Just like a suspend 3/3 with some value. I feel like there's a lower bar on 2 mana sagas. They should play land, say go. That was a fast play land, say go. I don't like that. That's sketchy. It's pretty sketchy. We could mana war the likeness. What's going on here? This is super sketch. Just like super sketch. Play 6 land, 3 cards in hand, just say go. Yeah, not like thrilled about this at all. Pretty close to activating this too, which is kind of nice. Let's play land. I guess we just jam. Like, whatever. You got a trick, use it. Nothing? Alright. Not gonna moon snare. I'm just gonna say go. Like, I could have moon snared the likeness. I didn't want to bounce this though. I think if I just cast this, then ninja it. And like probably just hover bike their attacker. And just say go. Yeah, this is fine. Play Oath next turn, get in for 5, have blockers. This all seems fine. They have a counterspell. I don't know what's going on here. It's like I'm getting a little skeeved out. Tap this, or a loot. And now, do you want to keep the land for the Oath? I don't think I do. I don't need a land right now. We're trying to not flood, you know? We can play the Ninja thing next turn, play the Moon Snare next turn, kind of do that. Every card in our hand is pretty good, so we'll just, like, keep the good cards. Just try to land. They get in for only 2. Gonna leave the companion back, which is a little strange. Play Windscarred Crag, gain a life. Yeah. Draw land. I kind of feel like a counterspell or something here, honestly. So, like, hard casting the Oath feels a little iffy. I could see just, like, hard cast Moon Snare, bounce Likeness, Crude Hover Bike, get it for 5. I'm feeling there's something iffy going on here, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm just going to cast this. That was all pretty quick. Bounce this. Crude Hover Bike. Get in. Maybe they just have nothing? Like, I guess worst case scenario here would be Farewell. Because then they would be able to wrath my board and we just saved their thing. I'm just going to play a land, say go. I'm not even going to play the thing. I'm just going to say go. Worst case scenario is Farewell. Let's, like, you know, try and minimize that. Because something weird is going on here. This is not a normal scenario. And, you know, you can start thinking about wraths and weird things like that when things just seem very... yeah, we're getting wrathed. Alright. Good news is that Imperial Oath's a good follow-up for the Wrath, so, yeah, easy Wrath here. No? Huh. There's Mad Flooded. I don't know what's going on, folks. I don't know what's happening. Color screwed? I mean, like, I guess they could have black cards in their hand, like, right? I'm just skeeved out right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just skeeved out. If we had one more mana, we could, like, use touch to protect our creature, which is kind of cool. If they had Farewell, they would have cast it last turn, right? But there's no way they wouldn't have cast it last turn. All right, whatever. I'm just going in. Yeah, whatever, sure. Keep the Behold the Unspeakable. Crew Hoverbike, attack. I'm going to hold this. We can hedge against Farewell, like, a little bit. But honestly, if they have Farewell now, we have Unspeakable, we have Enchantment and Artifact for draw 2. So I am clairvoyant. All right, sir. So that's fine. That's fine. We sniffed it out. I think this is fine, though. I think this is fine. So Farewell's pretty insane, obviously. Fang of Shigeki, sure. So you get to play Unspeakable and the Ninja thing. Shrink your stuff. So even though that was pretty good for them, I think we're still somewhat okay. Draw a bunch of cards. Keep the creature. We draw. We also have Enchantment and Artifact. Let me just pop the Reliquary right now, maybe. We can play Blade Blizzard. Draw off this. Born to Drive isn't really doing much right now anyway, so yeah, I'll just take our draw 2 right now. Make sure it works out. Make our Unspeakable really good. Prototype and another Behold the Unspeakable. Oh, wow. Prototype's pretty sick. We can Ninja back the Unspeakable to our hand, too. That's disgusting. Maybe we just cast the other Unspeakable here, honestly. We can cast... Nervous. I mean, we will attack me. Double Striker. Ninjaing back the Unspeakable was pretty sick. I'm just freaking playing Unspeakable, whatever. There you go. Whatever. Whatever.
Gentlemen, behold!
There it is. Number 2. You can Blade Blizzard back the Unspeakable next turn. Draw more cards, shrink more things. Just raw power. Just raw power. This takes 3 power off their boards. They can't attack us. They got a bunch of lands. Take 1, whatever. Whatever. A land. So, again, wrong order on the flips, unfortunately, but it's fine. What's up, opponent? What's going on? Selfless Samurai. I kind of like that, actually, to protect my my thing. All right, so we draw a Brute Suit Riot. We have a 7/7 in play. For one of our vehicles, you control attack. Make a 1/1 pilot token. We can like Brute Suit. I guess we're gonna Ninja, so we can like, so we don't really care about sizing anymore. We just empty our hand. Yeah, whatever. Just play all our crap. So, play this. Play Brute Suit. Play Samurai. Play Prototype. Samurai protects us if they have a removal spell that isn't like an exile effect. Just say go here. It's weird how drawing a whole bunch of cards makes things kind of easy. Barrel is insane, but pretty happy we sniffed it out. It was still pretty good, but I think we... Alright, black is there. So they have Kami War. They have Kami War for sure. That sucks. Card's really good, but they're going to fire in with the Likeness of the Seeker. So we can crew the prototype and block, which we're going to do, because we have this thing in play also. Yeah, whatever. What do you got? I want to see your... Oh, I'm so stupid. Never mind. I'm not going to block. This will untap the lands. There's so many weird abilities in this set, you know? I'll take 3. It's fine. We're not blocking. We're not going to let them untap their land and play Kami War. So what's that? We're going to have a 1-turn respite here. You got it. Attack me. Alright, so untap. And transform this Saga. And now we're going to crew, attack. We're going to ninja the Vision. So we need 4 to ninja that. We can Born to Drive here. I just do it like that. Kind of like that. So let's cycle this. It's funny because we need to go as wide as possible to beat the Kami War, but that plays into Farewell in theory. But let's crew this. We're gonna crew this. We're gonna crew this.
I'm Fly. I'm Pilot.
And now we're gonna jam with everything. And unless they have a second Farewell, I think we're good to go here. I don't think that Kami War can beat this board. Cycle Careful Cultivation. Whatever. You can always post main bolt them too, so block that. Yeah. So the Death Toucher will block the prototype. And the token will block this. Right now we're taking 5. 6. I could Samurai to save prototype, but I don't think I want to. I'm just going to keep it in play. So do this. Bounce this for ridiculous value. And just let it happen. We're at 7. And let's put this on one of the pilots. Alright, I guess you're up. Whatever your black card is, my friend, it better be really, really good. Really, really good. Gloom Shrieker. Alright, that is a... This returns a permanent, not a spell. It's not Eternal Witness. They can't get back their Farewell. So long, farewell. Yeah, sure. What else these? It's pretty good. So they're riding this Gloom Shrieker, but I'm pretty sure they're just dead, so damn, that's a lot of stuff. We kill this, we kill something else. They're pretty dead. They're pretty dead. Bottom, sure. Alright, so they're at 10. We just like kill the thing. We can touch the Spirit Realm, the other thing, and attack with every crew and attack. They take 4, 8, 9, 10. They're just dead. So let's kill this. I'ma touch the sky. And this. And 2, 3. This is 3. So I guess this is getting smaller every time. So 4. I block this. Take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's the same thing either way. So play this. Through this. That should do it. I think that does it. They block the Brute Suit, and they take a 2, and then they take a 4. Nice farewell, opponent. Farewell to you. Farewell to you.
So you get nothing.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, sure. Not like great, but it's good. It's good. Maybe I'll play a sweatsuit, but I'll like turn the mic off and just relax. So I'll be on all day. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. See how I'm feeling. Take a look at that real fast. Alright, island go. Forest. Iron Apprentice. Moth Rider Patrol. Obviously, the Moth gets through the Ninja really well, but I think we still just play a 2/2 here. So mana efficiency-wise. I think it's actually too late to join. They play the Bamboo Grove Archer. That card's good against us. That card's good against us. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we play land. We can, like, attack, and if they block, we just, like, blast it with this thing, but then we're not doing anything else, which kind of sucks. I think we just play Double Striker. There you go. Grafted Growth on a land. This puts a... Oh, my God. Yeah, now we're wandering all day. Hoverbike. Hoverbike. That's actually better as far as the hacker goes. Although then if I block with this and put a counter, I can't kill it anymore. I'm just gonna attack. Just attack. Use the intervention. Pop up this on a 2/2. So they're going to block the 4/4 on the 2/2, which is fine. So we're going to use intervention and kill this. And then, do we ninja here or no? We should get it for 4. We could ninja return the Blade Blizzard, but then we're just dealing 1 less damage. We gotta need to draw lands. Yeah, we'll do it. We have Hoverbike to get in next turn too, so. Ninja, rap.
Ninja vanish.
Draw land, awesome. Hot Shot or Moth Rider? It's gotta be Moth Rider, right? Because they have the good blocker in play. So, oh, Ninja after first strike, I punted. You're right. You're right. I screwed up. I could have stacked first strike damage. Who stacks damage in the year 2022? You know, who stacks damage in the year 2022? Not me, apparently. Not me. Not me. So I missed 2 points of damage there. Oopsie. Oh, we're in. We're the 34th participant, though. Doesn't make sense. Oh, we're on the waiting list. We'll see what happens. They're going to cast a Crackling Emergence to make the ugliest forest anyone has ever seen. And they're going to play a Smelter. And now we're just going to do some nasty stuff to them. This card is redonkulous. Redonkulous. All your stuff is small. All my stuff attacks. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Loot. Draw. Spirit Realm's pretty good. Just gonna dump the Hot Shot here. Just like go. Let's go. Let's go. This thing taps for any color. Again, the two aura cards that turn lands into creatures are pretty bad. They're pretty bad because as you can see right now, they missed a land drop and they stone rain themselves to make us into a creature. So it's just like not great. Just like not great. They're gonna sack the thing, put a counter on the thing. It's totally fine. We have removal spells anyway. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go here. Although it has vigilance, so it's not as bad. You are correct, but it's still pretty bad. So we are gonna. We can touch the sky on the land. Actually, we can actually stone rain them and touch the sky. That's pretty cool. We do a ninja thing too. Oh my god. Oh, we're just cranking now. Touch the sky on the forest, and then right creature, and then the ninja on the trainee, and then I'm fine attacking and trading at this point. So I'm gonna touch the sky. Hit this. Hit the forest. I feel like it's very often he gets a Banishing Light effect on a forest. That's pretty sweet. Play land. Play this thingy. And we're going to put it on the... We're going to kill this. I would trade Hacker for one of these creatures, I think. So this is fine. Put this here. And then...
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
We're going to kill this. And then we're going to attack. Trades are fine, because we have Infinite Gas, and we have Behold, and everything else. So, love the trades here. They're going to trade off the Smelter, not the 3-1. Interesting. Interesting. Tap for G red. This card's pretty bad, I think. We've not been impressed with this card. Simian Sling, sure. A lot of X1s. Essence Capture. There's certainly some value in wanting to leave up Essence Capture, that's for sure. Okay, they're going to concede. Sure, that also works. We're about to ninja our freaking Behold thing here, so looks good to me. Let's keep on rolling. I think that's 4-0, right? 4-0. Let's go. Let's go. All right. That's a little awkward, but whatever. Sure, we can keep this in. It's a little awkward, but I think it's worth playing the duel for playing the colorless land too. So, is what it is. Is what it is. Tap tap. Selfless Samurai. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Yes, you can ninja multiple ninjas. It's actually pretty insane. You can do like, ninja a ninja and then ninja another ninja if you have reasons to do that. If you like ninja a ninja in and they go to kill it, you can like ninja in another ninja. Ninja's a pretty complicated mechanic. They're going to play the Restoration of, and I don't know what it's called. They get it planes. Next turn we can discard a card, bring it back. But now we get to hack them. Do I want to hack them? I think I want to hack them, right? We could leave up the Essence Cap. We draw land, though. We need to make land drops here. So we're going to Samurai attack. And get lifelink. We're gonna fire the hacker off. Let's draw a land here, please. Draw land here, please. No. Alright, just gonna play our hot shot mechanic.
Quiz, hot shot.
And alright. So they discard a naturalist and return it. Oh my god. Alright, we might be in trouble here. We might be taking our first loss. They appear to be popping off. They appear to be popping off. And we miss on land again. Miss on land again. We can hoverbike tap the preserver and get in for 4 and then try and draw land that way. We could also just attack and intervention this thing, but like we gotta kill this naturalist. This thing's good too, unfortunately. The backside of this is really good. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, folks. Gotta draw some lands. We always might play Modern Age to try and draw land. Land, please. No. 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 No.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right. What do we dump here? Probably the Essence Capture. Just like never gonna ever be able to leave us up. So discard Capture and say go. Again, this creature's really good. Now they have a 3/4 that makes token every attack and has vigilance, and they have like 9 power and play regardless. Yeah, tough game. Tough game. Friggin' moths. Yeah, pizza time. Pizza time. Yeah, pretty tough. What are you gonna do? Can't win every game, you know? Can't win every game. We're gonna dubs here. I think I have a dubs this. What can I even, like, how can we win this game? So, what can we draw to make this game, like, a winnable exercise? We draw land. We, like, play Moth. That's not even good. Like, Moth Rider and then Hoverbike tap. But it can't actually block anything. And then, like, are these creatures in play doing anything next turn? They can just jump the Architect and get in that way. That also gets it out of the range of the intervention, which sucks too. Comes in a block. We're going to have this available on turn 2, I guess, but definitely not thrilled about this, obviously. But if we draw a land, I need to draw a land to have a chance to win. That's not a land. That's not a land either.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? You can't win every game, right? You can't win every game. Hoverbike tap this is reasonable. This requires us to discard a card, obviously, which is terrible. We also have the intervention, too, I suppose. Alright, let's just say go. We're going to discard... I guess, like, prototype is never happening. So, just say go. Let's see how they use the moths here. They might put it here, yeah. It might actually give us a chance to take this thing down with the intervention. This card is good when you're ahead. That's the issue. It's good when you're ahead. It's bad when you're behind. Obviously, our opponent's way ahead right now. I think if you're aggressive, this card is good. And you care about enchantments, this card is good. It's a great way to push through. Let's try this. Alright. That's a start. I mean, if we're going to win, it starts there, right? If we're going to win this game, it starts there. Is it constructed deck? Alright. Emperor Samurai attacks alone. We drew a land. Okay. And now we start the comeback process. Just like Moth Rider Samurai. Leaving up Hoverbike here doesn't really seem like it has a point. Like, what are we tapping? They kind of want to attack with one thing anyway, so just play some stuff. If we come back this game, folks, I'm going to win the set championship. Just saying. Just saying. I'm going to win the Kamigawa set championship in 3 weeks. If we come back this game. They get a 2/4 flyer. They only have one. Alright, they're flooding a bit. They're flooding a bit. Here comes Subduer. Taps down the Glider, which is a very strange thing to tap because I want to actively block with my Samurai. So I'll block this. Take the trade. Don't draw land, but sure. I mean, Hoverbike, I guess, right? Play this thing. Tap whatever. Say go with Hoverbike available. We have no attacks here, right? We can't attack. No. Kaz, resub.
Crazy, it's already been a year.
Thanks so much, you great. 1 year resub. Let's hear it for Kaz. Make sure you're in Discord, right? Alright, do I want to tap anything with the Hoverbike? Hoverbike also just blocks, so... Another Subduer. Alright. Hoverbike, tap down the Imperial Moth. So now we can Ninja. God. Drawing lands would be really cool. We can Ninja and bounce, like... I guess the Naturalist to reset it. And they get a counter on this, though. Maybe we bounce the Subduer. Just playing the Kitsune isn't even that bad, honestly. Just like hard casting Kitsune. I don't really hate that either. Honestly, I don't really hate that either. Yeah, I don't think that there's as much value in playing this right now. I'm just gonna no attack. Just gonna cast this and say go. They're flooding. They are flooding. We have the defense in the air to block this. They haven't drawn any enchantments to pump this. We just draw like land. Just land off the top. Start playing our Unspeakables. We got Moonsnare. Yeah, they're pumping the brakes. They got nothing left. All right, let's play this and just bounce the Subduer. I don't attack, do I? Attack with the Blade Blizzard? I don't think so. I just take 4, so... I suppose if we were, like, heinously greedy, we could, like, try and hold a Ninja for the Unspeakable rebuy, but I don't think we need to do that, so... Just bounce this. And as far as attacks go, I mean, I don't think we're attacking. If I attack with the Blade Blizzard, it would trade with the Moth or the Naturalist, which I'd be very happy with. They just take 4, I think, though. The question is, do I need it on defense? I don't know if I do, actually. I'm just gonna attack with it. What do you got? Sure, whatever. That's fine. Rather now than later, you know? Like, that wasn't really a great target for that. Because, like, that's much better used to break up double blocks. I think that was a big mistake on our opponent's part. And again, part of the series is looking at, you know, the early levels, so we're in gold right now. Our opponent killed the creature, but they did so without really considering the big picture of the game. You know? That 4 damage didn't really matter that much. And this could have gotten much value later on because I'm on the back foot and I'm going to need to make risky blocks. And they can use this to break up a double block, you know? Like if they They're casting Favor Jukai? That sucks. If they, attack with a Moth, and I block with the 2/3 of it to 1/1 and the 1/1, they can kill this and kill both these. It'd been an absolute blowout. So I think that was a big mistake. Huge mistake. They're going to pop this onto the Naturalist. Now they have a 6/6 Naturalist, which is kind of gross. Now I wish I had my thing back. But, again, they would have blown me out in combat anyway, so... Here comes the 6/6 Lifelinker, which is pretty bad. I guess we can just, like, crew Hoverbike and block with Glider, Hoverbike Specialist. We'll lose 2 of the 3, but kill the 6/6. And then, like, their offense isn't as good. I think we have to do this. We can't just take 6 here and have them attack again for 6 next turn, so... Let's crew. And block. Does not feel good, but whatever. So we lose 2 things. They also lose 2 things. In theory, it's just a 2 for 2. But they do gain 6 life when we lose board presence. Alright, here we go. We keep our 2/2. I think that was also a mistake, because Hoverbike... I guess Hoverbike is a flyer, but... Nice, little more blockers. And there we go. Alright, let's do this.
Gentlemen, behold!
Let's go. Shrink the squad. And now they have 2 total power in play. Can I attack here? Nah. Alright, let's go. It's unspeakable time. Who's pumped for this game right now? Because I'm pretty pumped for this game right now. I'm not going to lie. Attack for 1. Tap that. I'm blocking. I'll trade a 1/1 for this 1/2. Get a trick? Sure, whatever. So that's what I was talking about you. So sure, that's fine. They use their trick. I have more beholds. We're fine. All right, so we bottom. And now I can actually get the full value of the next one. Oh, no, I can't. I need to draw cards here, obviously. So we draw a Sky Swimmer. All right. Now the question is, do I want to... I'm not going to behold again. I'm going to play Sky Swimmer. And now the thing is, do I want to keep playing out lands, try and draw more cards? Or do I want to try and maintain the sizing on my beholds? I think we just play out our lands. Play this, there you go. Still on the back foot here. They have played some tricks in the last few turns, but sizing-wise, we're decently defended. 13's an okay life total. They're going to attack, tap the Specialist. This is fine, I think. I'm going to have a decent-sized flying blocker next turn. I'm going to shrink the squad next turn also. This is fine. That's okay. Sure. Alright. That's a 3/3. We're going to behold again. I can't get down to 0 cards, unfortunately, for the behold. Or 1 card, I mean. So, I played the land last turn. Yeah, so we're going to behold. We're going to hold this as a 2/2 and just hold this in our hand, I guess. And their attacks... Actually, their attacks are awful this turn. Maybe I just play this. I don't have any artifacts yet, but I'll probably draw an artifact next turn. And I can pop this too. Oh, that is true. That is true. Well, no, I'm sorry. We go to 1 card. Actually, we go to 0 of his dice. You're right. When you're right. So... Go to 1. And next turn, go back up again. Yeah, I'm going to play this. I don't want to play it anyway, so there you go. Their attacks suck this turn. Again, we draw more cards off Behold. The Beholds chain really well, too. Your Behold finds your next Behold, too. So, play a land. Awesome for us. We draw a land. Not awesome, but... There we go! There it is. And, don't want to keep the Ace? I don't think so. We can do better than that. Alright, so... Let's tilt. Whatever. Play, and now we can play another Behold and attack. 3 Mythics in 1 deck is pretty wild, yeah. Play Behold again. And attack for 6. If we attack first, I guess attacking first is better. They just still block this. Yeah, I should attack. I mean, like, they could have a trick, you know, something like that. This is just safer against tricks. We get it for 3 this turn. They turn around and they can get in for not much. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure, whatever. Maybe I should attack first, I'm not sure. They block. Take 3, say go. Hold these lands. Now we're in land holding mode, I think. We have this thing in play to draw a card, so For a samurai you control attacks alone, you may cast an enchantment card from your graveyard. That is gross. That's pretty sick. That's a pretty sick draw. Okay, that was really, really good. That was a really, really good swing. And now they get to Restoration back a 2-drop. Alright, transform. Spirit Realm and Ninja's Kunai are both pretty good here. Gotta kill this. Yeah, that's actually really, really good. You can take this, kill both of these. Draw these two. And we could draw this thing too, which is great. We can Spirit Realm the Restoration, and then Kunai the Poet. And then we can draw 2 off this. Yeah, we're pretty good here. I'm gonna attack for 6. Just start there, and then we'll start casting stuff. Well, I guess I could have like. Oh, it doesn't matter to do all that. 3/6 does not matter to do all that. So do this. Then we're going to cast this. We're gonna loot. We have 10 cards in our deck. It's pretty funny. And that's a big one. That's a big one. Discard this. We're going to, yeah, play the Spirit Realm. We're gonna put this on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this is not an O-ring. I thought this was also gonna hit the hit this thing. It's not going to. All right, whatever. We'll deal with that as it comes in. We'll take this out then. That sucks. I actually didn't realize that. I just thought it was like a banishing effect. We could have flickered Unspeakable. It's true also, but this is fine. Just gonna eat this. We're gonna Kunai on the small creature. We're gonna kill this thing. And then we're just gonna hold our lands and say go. Kind of scary, honestly. They can recur the. I guess that's it's just naturalist, right? It doesn't even do that much. Say go. Yeah, it's a little tough because I feel like there's a lot of things in this set that are a little off the norm. So you kind of like mentally shortcut. Oh, it's Oblivion Ring, and then you just obviously it's not that. So they discard a land, return the naturalist, play a land. I think we're still in great shape here though. Next turn we get to draw 2 off the. Oh, I didn't draw 2 off this. I couldn't though. I couldn't. Attack alone. I think we just trade here. Yeah, kind of getting exiled is pretty good, so. Draw another land. Flip this. I guess I had no choice but to, I had no way to draw 2, because I couldn't do everything in 1 turn anyway. I could have, like, not cast this, I guess. So that was probably a mistake. I probably should have, just drawn off Reliquary for the artifact and not bothered casting Spirit Realm. It sucks if we discarded so many cards early, too. We discarded so many spells early, which I never ended up using. We could kind of use right now, but we're going to just attack for 10 and then play Imperial Oath. So, cool. Vision of the Unfrickin' Speakable. Play this. And ship the land. Born to Drive doesn't really do much for us. How many lands do we have left? Chance to draw land. Our deck is currently an Ace, a Born to Drive, a Sky Simmer, and 5 lands. I guess that's happening when you don't draw lands the first half of the game, right? I'm just gonna keep both spells. Keep both spells. And then just gonna say go. End turn. And they can flip the 3/4, but it can't really attack. Born to Drive is actually kind of fine here. What does this card actually do? I'm so used to using the backside of this. Oh! Hype in chat for that one, please. I guess I'm going to win set championship. I called it. I said if I win this game, I'm going to win set championship. Holy shit! God damn. Wow, what's this card do? I didn't read this card fully. So this card, plus almost 1, is a creature. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's actually would have been huge in the enchantment. Holy moly, let's go 6-0. Going for the full 7-0 sweep. After that game, I mean, we can do anything after that game. Anything's possible. Anything's possible to that one. You gotta keep this. Wow. Wow. All right, let's go. Let's go. Genuinely shocked has been called in chat for the last game. An Exemplar. I think I'd like to block this. Just gonna play the ace. Just block it. Inconspicuous. Inconspicuous. Oh wow, okay. This is an attack. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty curve. Alright, sure. Brute suit, riot. Riot! That works for me. That works for me. So I can make this thing have first strike. Oh my god. Okay. This is quite the curve here. First strike, whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, untap it. If it's the first combat phase, additional combat phase. But like, they still can't attack if it's first striker, right? Oh, don't do it, opponent. What are you doing? Come on. What are you thinking here, my friend? Punt City. Wait, what? Oh, I misread it. I misread it. I thought I got first strike when you crewed it. I was wrong. It's over attacks because there's a lot of words in this set. I'm sorry. I didn't have my reading glasses on. I apologize. All right, I'm sorry. Doesn't actually change anything. I haven't done anything yet. So we can still trade Brute Suit for Exemplar, and we probably want to. Honestly, they're gonna have another combat step and get in for 3. So we're still blocking here. So whatever. I didn't make a mistake. I just didn't know what my card did. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're still blocking here. So make the block, kill some stuff. Would love to draw a kill spell here. We did not. So unfortunately, Hover Bike's really bad against samurais because they just attack with 1 samurai. So this thing is first strike. This is gonna be a 4/4 attacker and then a 5/5 attacker. Holy sh! The good news is they can't size up very well. So we're gonna Selfless Samurai and Hover Bike tap the first striker, and they won't really be able to attack. So they have more stuff going on, so be it. But for now, this is okay, I think. I would like to draw a way to kill this synthesizer. That's great. That's great. Pump the brakes here a little. They kept the snowball rolling, be in trouble, but hit a land, lucky. Does make samurais, which is kind of amusing. We're going to tap down the Storm's Edge, so the first striker can attack safely. What's up, John Glass? No attacks. Okay, okay. They have an enchantment and artifact in play for the Reliquary, which kind of sucks. People are saying this card is bad, but like, it seems fine to me. Just like, as like your 17th land. I usually play 16 lands. Or as like your 18th land, maybe. Play the Ronin. Whenever your attacks alone, you may draw a card. Sure. Alright, so we have slowed... Oh, okay. Okay, that card's good. We have slowed them down. And I think that's going to be the hammer home here. Just slam it. Just slam the Behold. Yeah. Don't want to attack.
Gentlemen, behold!
That's cool. Now we can attack just to gain 2 life. They'll attack for... They still attack for a lot. I'm just going to say go. I'm just going to say go. So, spies us an entire turn. Oh my god. They are just a theme deck. The first samurai or warrior you control attacks alone. It gets +1/+0 to end of turn for each samurai or warrior you control. So, we gotta deal with this freaking Storm's Edge. The first strike's really killing us here. Kitsune Ace untaps. Only when it attacks. You're right. I didn't know what this card did. I'm sorry. There's so many words on the cards. I could have attacked with the Hover Bike for free and then untap this and still have my blocks. I want to block with the Hover Bike though. So like, all right. So now this thing attacks. It's gonna be absolutely monstrous. And we're going to chump block. They get to attack again, too? Holy shit. Yeah, the Samurai deck doesn't seem great, but if you have all the cards, it does seem pretty good. So if we're going to chump, we chump on the second attack, it's going to be absolutely monstrous. Yeah, this is like, whatever, I guess. We just... Can I, no. I can't do first strike. Alright, so yeah, take a bunch. Need to attack again. We really want our removal spell here. We are going to cast Behold next turn, so... Alright, so... Yeah, we're just going to Karun block. Alright, so we draw a removal spell. Simple as that. We draw Plains, we scry 2 and draw. Prototype land. We've just got a bin here. Yeah, obviously, this would be broken. If we had one kill spell here, this game is over. Like, they really can't get through with this first striker, but because they have it, it's insane. I'm just going to bottom both, try to find a kill spell. Bottom both, and... we draw Born to Drive and Network Disruptor. That's not very good. Okay. In Modern Age, look for we have our 4 damage spell, and we have our what's it called? O-ring. All right. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Just I could also Born to Drive a creature and then just sack to give it indestructible, which would work to kill it on the first attack. But I can still do that even if I play Modern Age. And this counts creatures and vehicles. Yeah, we'll just look for it. Oh, here we go. Big draw, big draw. That'll play. That'll play.
Bingo!
Alright, so now we're gonna discard discard Born to Drive, play Disruptor, say go. And then we have Intervention. I want the land. I don't want the land, actually. Let's get the land. Look at this. Tap this. Alright. This has got to work, obviously. If they have a trick here, we're super dead. They still get to attack again. But without the first strike, our blocks are fine. You know, they're not great, but they can go. Here's the attack. Here are all your triggers. Accent loan, untap it. So this trigger's fine. +1/+0 is fine. +1/+1 is also. So I kind of want them to loot out the information, but whatever. I guess. I guess they have like a +1/+1. I don't know. There's like a +3/+1 trample card, right? So just cast this now.
Get off my plane.
Okay, that's a start. They get to loot, and they get a second combat step. So we're not there yet. We're not there yet, but we are starting to turn the corner here. And now we have blockers. We can double block. Here comes the 1/3. It's going to get a pretty big boost here, honestly. It's going to be a 5/4. They actually didn't loot. Wow, they didn't loot? They think their hand is so good it's not worth looting? That's so bad for us. Now we dubs block here. So we need blockers for the next turn also, but I have a Sky Swimmer. I'm going to block here. And if they have a trick, I just sack Samurai. It's pretty cool too, so if they had a trick, they would use it for this probably too, so. This has been quite the draft. We're really grinding here. Alright. Alright. I really hate that they didn't want to discard. They're going to Reliquary? Like their best play is Reliquary when they want to discard? Alright. I mean, they're up on cards. They're up on cards. Walk Rider Patrol and Katana. Shit. I'm gonna touch this guy. Alright, so flip that. Loot. Essence Capture is just... That's not gonna work. I guess I could, like... This is not a Samurai. They can still equip it for this. It's still a clock. Samurai can tap things also. Do we gotta, like, pop the flyer here? Maybe, like, keep the Essence Capture and just O-Ring pop flyer. I'm gonna discard the Born to Drive. This card sucks. So... Oh, it's Samurai or Warrior. Oh, okay. Alright. So we're gonna just block and trade with this then. We're gonna touch the Spirit Realm, the Captain. I gotta fucking manually tap this. Sucks. It's so obvious, but whatever. Hit this thing. And then we can block this with the thing on it. Just double block, I guess. We're grinding here, folks. Hopefully they cast a creature first, which casts Essence Capture, but they're starting to run out of cards. They have to run a lot of cards this game off their Reliquary and the Synthesizer, but that is not a creature. Shit. Alright, that's bad. That's really bad. Hot! You followed long enough for a chat. What's up? Welcome, new chatter. Hot. Hotashi. What's up, my friend? How's it going? Welcome. Everyone say hi. We can't draw more beholds. Yeah. If we win this game, Evo Champ, is that the fighting championship, right? Fighting game champion. You're a big fan. Well, welcome, my friend. I'm happy to have you. I love seeing check marks in chat. Top.
Inconceivable!
No way. All right. No attacks though. Flip this thing. We have so much work to do. We have so much work against top. Do I leave Capture up? This sucks. We're just so behind. Doesn't loot, triple top. Just like always wants to keep their cards. I'm just gonna say go. Opponent is a monster. Sky Swimmer. Let's play Sky. I think it shrinks into a 2/2 also, so they can't block these as well. So actually, it's pretty funny if we cast. Say we block a 2/2, and then we cast this to counter a spell. Even if it's looking at a 2/2 briefly. Oh no, I'm sorry, it will die because it. Never mind, I'm lying. I'm probably just dead. Alright, whatever. Block. This is really weird. What the hell is this attack? Is there like a mass pump attack card? Maybe we just go here and then put this here. So it will definitely live. If we take 4, they probably just died whatever they have, but sure. Alright, we're lining up blocks, folks. We're making blocks. We're making moves. There is a plus thing, yeah. Alright. They got us. I don't know. I guess if that's gonna be our loss, then so be it. Their deck was pretty freaking good, and we couldn't find the kill spell fast enough, so we'll take it. Well, now we're 6-1. I'm not too worried. Alright. It wouldn't be, it's always gonna be a bump in the road. Alright, and, yeah, this is fine. We just have, like, raise the alarm for double block, flyer, 5-drop, 6-drop. We have the old 3, 4, 5, 6 curve. Alright, that's pretty good. Capture's not in vehicles, no. And there's Capture to be like, yeah. Yeah, Capture's not really too great. That's okay. Simeon Sling. Alright, that's a pretty aggro draw. Sure. So, Born to Drive Cycles looks okay here. Don't play a good 3-drop. Alright, thank God. Alright, and now I get to leave up the Capture or Born to Drive, which is kind of cute. So they play like land, rare, haste creature, you know? Alright, so we're going to cycle Born Drive. Make 2 things. We're going to block both of them. And then we're going to block probably the Sling. Being an artifact has more value. It's an equipment also. We take the 1, but whatever. Take 1 or 2 here. Oh, we think we take 2 here. That's only 1. Never becomes blocked. Kami's Flare? Sure. So we love seeing a Kami Flare on a freaking 1/1. That's awesome for us. Dude, slow down. Do that. Whoever's over there, chill. Alright. I mean, another Kami's Flare, we're dead. But what are we gonna do? This is about as good as it gets for an aggro draw. Our hand was definitely a keep, despite being a little slow. Alright, whatever, I guess. We're 3. They're playing blue also. I figured they were mono red. This is going to come in with haste, and then the Behold can't touch it. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. It's got to be Behold, though. So we're just going to go to 1 here. That's so funny that this thing works well against the Behold thing. So we go to 1, and then we just, like, can't win because we can't block this thing. Oh, they can equip also. They can equip also, yeah. So we're just dead 10 ways till Sunday. Yep, we can't win. Whatever. Yeah, so I mean, like, yeah, that'll do it. On the play, we probably win this game also, but really good hand here on the play, and that'll do it, I guess. No, all right, not gonna equip. Sure. I'd imagine this hand beats most decks in the format on the play pretty handily. And our hand was slow, unfortunately, so what are you going to do? Whatever. Now we're 6-2, though. Our deck is way too good to not get 7 wins, so we'll see. We'll see. It's all right. It's all right. All right, anyway. This hand is great. This hand's great. Keep. Hi, Karn. How are you? Hi, Karn. I got you. I got you. What are you doing wandering around here? You mongrel. You filthy mongrel. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Keep on keeping on.
Get out of here. Mongrel. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Tap your land. It's Karn. Say hi to Karn, everyone. Tap this, damn it. Jesus. Katana. There's no way this deck is as good as the last Samurai deck. So, pretty easy attack here. Fire up the ninja. Karn hit the button. Karn hit the button.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
There you go, Karn. Good job. Good job, Karn. Karn's helping. He's not really helping. I hit the button. I hit the button. And we're going to get in, draw a card. And draw a card. Play a land. We play the 1-drop. And we are way ahead at present. We're going to tap the sword. Can you touch Sky Karn? Oh, whiff skis, no land. Oh, I made a land, so sick. So lucky, Karn. That's so lucky. Hey, Karn. What are you looking at? Do you see all the people? Are you understanding? Has he realized what's going on right now? Alright, so we're going to attack with everything. And we're going to loot skis. Discard a planes, I guess. Sure. Play planes. Cast the ace. Got an easy win here, folks. Easy win. Does Karn know about... What's with these freaking rares? This time we have answers, though, so it's not a problem at all. Just touch the sky here. I'm going to touch the sky, baby Karn. Roll up in the spot, looking extra fly. Till the day I die. There we go. Loot skis. And draw. Discard. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a game we got here for our trophy. Oh, we're going to get a trophy, Karn. We're going to get a trophy. Simeon Sling. Oh, is it Mommy? Oh, there's Mommy. What's Mommy doing? What's Mommy doing, Karn? He's trying to make you look at the camera. Behold the unspeakable. Behold the unspeakable indeed. Now they have a X1 in play. I would trade Hacker for this thing at this point. So Nicole is currently brandishing a treats in here by the camera. Do you want that? Is that what you want? You're not gonna block, really? Loot. Discard. Say go. Say go.
Hey, Karn, if Daddy wins this game, you get a treat.
Oh, you hear that, Karn?
If Daddy loses this game, you get 2 treats.
What? 2 treats for losing? Alright, so, alright, here we go. Behold. Ship this. Modern Age is like, we can do better. I just want to find the next Behold, honestly. So, draw 2. It's lands. We, it's a little sketch here. It didn't do anything. Didn't equip. They must have some sort of, like, a kill attacker card or something like that. We, we got Sky Swimmers. We got Prodigy Prototype. Our attacks here, I mean, our attacks are fine. I don't mind trading Hacker or the Ace for the Subduer. So we just jam with everything here and see what happens. What do you got for me? Show me your tricks. Show me your tricks. You're going down, Car, right? Good job. Good job being on TV. They make the blocks. We pass priority to damage. They have a trick. We don't really care because whatever. When we were young, up to 2 dark creatures each get +2/+2 till end of turn if you control an enchantment and an artifact. So this is just going to be a +2/+2. They're not gaining life. It's fine. So they get us in combat with a kind of mopey trick, whatever. They go to 4. We just jam more things here. Kind of sucks is like I would like to play multiple things this turn, but I kind of can't. So we just play the flyer and just say go. I'm going to hold a land in my hand too. So we'll have a 6/6 next turn. I guess it can't attack though. And I'll probably want a double spell next turn too. I'll just play a land, whatever. Let's play land, say go. We can Reliquary at some point. See, we're just like way ahead, so I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Moth Rider Patrol, sure. Can draw 2 later. They like kind of need to equip this defensively. They're gonna sling onto the Moth Rider and then attack with the Subduer. Tap. Equip. So they're gonna leave the 2/2 back on defense, and we draw Essence Capture. Somewhat strange. Could be a trick here. I'm gonna walk into it if they have it. Could have like the +2/+2 or +1/+1 counter, but I think that's just fine. First, I'll play Koi, leave up Essence Capture again, so just gonna attack. You got it? Sure, fine. So they get +4. Lose our thing, which is totally fine. We cast this Koi with the blue up and just say go. Now we have multiple good blockers, also lethal next turn, and Essence Capture as well. Don't play the sorcery. It doesn't even matter the sorcery. Actually, they're just dead on board, so... dead on board. Yeah, they're dead on board, so... Seems pretty hard to lose from this spot. Even a Farewell, like, we still have good cards in our hand and a Reliquary, so... Couch Boy Resub, thanks so much. Oh my god.
Get off my plate.
Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
After it was all over, we took us in the house to serve as pancake.
All right. That was a great run. Deck was very, very good. Deck was very, very good. And we took 2 losses there. The losses were a little sketch. You know, the pretty sick mono red draw. And it happens, though. You know, it is best of 1. It's pretty hard to go, like, actual 7-0 without running really well in a best of 1 draft. Because, like, you just lose games of Magic all the time, you know. So, overall, we went, oops, didn't go off the screen yet. So, we went 7-2 with our deck. Our deck was obviously very, very good. Obviously, we had 3 copies of Behold Unspeakable. We can't really expect to have 3 of these every time. But even if we only had 1, I think our deck was still quite good. And you replace 2 of these with like decent white or blue uncommons, like our deck is still quite good. We had a nice low curve, a little bit of ninja like sub theme sort of, which is cool. And then I didn't think Essence Capture was very good. I'd say we were light like a good removal spell or 2 for sure. Born to Drive wasn't really great. We actually just like never drew the prototype like ever, so I didn't really get a good chance to see how that was. I think that we did a good job kind of avoiding the bad vehicles, just playing the good ones. You know, like prototype, suit, and then hoverbike are all pretty reasonable. And yeah, deck seemed good, so I'll take it. 7-2, ending here. We ended up our draft in gold 1, gold tier 1 match went away from making it into platinum. Episode 7, Bronze and Mythic. And folks, this is also Untapped you're looking at right now. Please download Untapped. It's free to download. Every Magic Arena player who plays on a computer should use it. Please use my link in the YouTube description or in chat right now to download it because I get credit for it. They sponsor me. That way they know that you came from me, and it helps me out a lot as a content creator. All right, so that was episode 7. Episode 8 is coming up, but YouTube, folks, that's it. YouTube, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great.